streaming on YouTube and on Facebook. This tonight is our 50th, the big 50, our 50th video, and we've got a special guest, a WA band, ColourMind, coming up in just a moment. Just going to do a quick intro. So here we go. Hey guys, how yous going? We finally
What's going on, Paul?
G'day. Hey, Paul.
How are yous all?
Yeah, great, thanks, man. We apologise on behalf of our bass player Tristan. He couldn't be here tonight. He got stuck at work. So, sucks to be him. He misses out. So,
Yep.
But I'd like to introduce you to Matt Wenke, our drummer,
G'day.
and Jimmy Watson, ColourMind singer.
And guitar.
And I'm Johnny Essich. And, yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Welcome on board. We're glad to have you on board. Hey, now I'm just looking at behind you. I've got my orange Jackson guitar behind me. I see a nice bright yellow guitar. I love colourful guitars,
Dude, yeah, that was a court that I bought for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, and then I got a friend of mine, Kane Turnston, to do some doctor work to it, and he added a kill switch to it and chucked in some better pickups, and it's actually a lot of fun to play now. A lot of punk music and that, because of the kill switch. Cool. That's that. And so we're looking at the yellow guitar next year.
What is this?
Yeah. I'm just going through. I'm going to try and do the talking and the producing all at the same time, so just bear with me. Hey, did you hear the intro? Did you hear my intro before? Could you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was very coffee.
Our 50th video.
Congratulations, mate. You didn't even tell us there was going to be your 50th. Otherwise, we would have made a birthday cake or something.
I would have loved a birthday cake. I didn't even know. I was counting today going, I wonder how many videos we've got, because otherwise we could have made a bigger event, made it like the streamers out and all that stuff as well.
Yeah.
Before we get too far into things, I just want to point something. I'm just going to bring up another camera. If you can hear some snoring noises, this is what it is. Down here at the bottom.
Your dog. I thought this was a test. Like, can you hear this noise?
That's Terrence. He's the British bulldog. I got Huey under my feet. He's the French bulldog, and they like being around people all the time. Yeah. And so when I record, they come in and you can hear the snoring, and it's like I can hear it, and you can hear it, but I don't know if it's coming through in the video or not. But cool. My girlfriend said, you should put a picture of the boys on there. I thought, we'll go one better. We'll get the video on there. And see how they go. But alrighty, guys. ColourMind, WA-based band. Now, I'm just going back to the other computer. I had stuff up on the screen. You've got a teaser out on your videos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to play it. All right, I'm just going to play it. Here we go.
And I'll fight for my life, I will be young till the night. When I'm out of your control, you won't know me anymore. When I burn this all down, gonna swallow all you found. Gonna get you in my sights and fire.
Oh,
there you go, 20th of January.
Oh, man, we were all chanting here in the back. That was sick.
I was right. Yeah, it sounds so great. Eh? It's like a nice, crisp sound. It's great. It's like,
we're loving it, man.
Thank you. Who produced it for you?
So Jay Huxtable from Oracle Sound in Malaga. We recorded both of our previous singles there with him.
And that was Too Young to Live.
And Sweet Surrender. Yeah.
Yep. I've been listening to Sweet Surrender. Great track. Great video clip to that one as well.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Did that win a prize?
Yeah.
Tokyo Film Awards.
Yeah. And we got honourable mention in Europe and gold in Florida. Yeah. I think I was in Amsterdam as well.
Yep. We'll put the links when we finish the video. It'll take about half a day before we can replay this on YouTube. But I'll add all the links to all the YouTube tracks for you.
That'd be sick, man.
So if anyone is listening in, viewers, we've got a few viewers. I'll have the links in ready to go for you. That'll be tomorrow, so you can catch up on all the videos. Now, another thing is that not only have you got the videos, you got a gig on this Saturday night.
We do.
Yeah, you want to fill them in, Matty?
Yeah, we've got a gig at the Sewing Room. Is it?
Yep. We're all looking at the
All of
calendar.
them, I was like, hang on, there's that many gigs. We have to keep. I was like, okay, what's happening this weekend? So we've got a gig at the Sewing Room. It's going to be fantastic. Johnny, who are we playing with?
So we've got Nylon Stroke, like good friends of ours. They're headlining the night, and we've also got the support of the Heretic. They changed their name.
Doesn't matter.
We'll get sorry, guys. I'm going to pull it up right now because they deserve the attention as well.
So I've been for the Sewing Room. They're getting a free plug here because I have them on our gig guide, and I've actually got them as a featured gig venue. So
it's the High Altitude Heretics. So my apologies, boys. I'll remember your name from now on. High Altitude Heretics with Nylon Stroke. ColourMind, and we're at the Sewing Room. Doors open at. Geez, I don't even know.
7:30. 10, I think it is.
And entry's $5. $5. Like, a bloody Big Mac meal is more expensive than entry. So come down, have a beer, and let's all just have a killer night.
Promote WA music, and it's not just WA music. No matter where you are around Australia, if you're in Victoria, South Australia, no matter what genre of music you are, if you've got a local artist on, go down and support them. $5 to get in through the doors. A couple of nice cold bevies, and great night.
I'd love it if I found out someone flew all the way over here from Melbourne, to see a $5 gig. I think I would gladly pay for their ticket to fly back home. That would be a gift on us, So,
okay, guys, do you have any merch? I forgot to find out if you had merch available.
Yeah, we got a merch store and everything.
We do.
I'll get the links. I'll put the links down below as well.
Grab one of the old ones. Yeah, that one there. So, this is one of our old shirts. This was the original ColourMind design, like that my fiance and I did here from home. And then Jimmy came up with some white ones.
It's back to front of the camera. I'll just let you know that, the spelling's back to front because of the angles of the camera.
And so now we have launched our very own online merch store. And that's colormind.company.site. That is the URL. And we've got men's shirts, women's shirts, fitted t-shirts, crop tops. We've got snapback caps. Muscle shirts. Like we've got quite a broad range now. It's all online. So in the comfort of your own home, you can just dial in what shirt you want, what color, what size, and it'll be posted straight to your door.
Awesome, that is great because I want to get some shirts so I can wear them when I'm talking.
I tell you what, buddy, as soon as you've invited us to this interview, we're going to send you one on us, all right? And
I'm hoping to get to see you on Saturday night. I'm bringing my phone down so I can record some stuff and hopefully do a sneaky little live session.
Nylon Stroke are actually recording I think their whole set live as well. I think they're planning on releasing a live album.
Wicked. What time are you guys on? Do you know what time you're on?
I know that we're second on.
Gavin Days has got a special
Heretics. From memory, if the doors are 7 p.m., the first band will be 7:30. They'll probably play a half-hour set with a 10 to 15-minute changeover. So I'm assuming we'll be on at 8:15.
Yep, cool.
Somewhere around.
Do a quick shout out. We've got Marshall Hender online. He's made a couple of comments. Let's go, boys. Beverly forward. So great. A lot of emojis there. Rock on. Gavin Day, I'd rather be watching this than Riley Reid. I take it you know who Gavin Day is.
Yeah,
He
Gavin
said something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's asked for some.
He's ColourMind's #1 fan, and he's got all the quirky puns. You know?
Oh yeah. He's got some. He wants some rubber dummies, or pacifiers as they call them in the States, for the wrong end. Heck yeah, ColourMind from Jordan Paul. Thanks guys. Thanks for sharing the appreciation.
Shout out to Jordan and his band Belgravia as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be playing a gig with those guys again soon.
Wicked.
Yeah, they've actually got their single launch on the 3rd of March.
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't know if I should be spoiling anything yet, but
they opened for us at the Swan Basement. And
Yeah.
It was their first gig and they killed it.
their first ever gig, and they sold out the joint, and
The place was packed.
pop punk with breakdowns. Oh man, you guys should check them out. They're bloody awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to put you back on the big screen because I'm getting the like I said in last night's video that I was going to go down to BWS or Dan Murphy's if they want to sponsor the show to get myself a bottle of wine. So I'm just going to top up my glass of wine. I'm going to give it to you. But while I do that, tell us, how did you come up with the name ColourMind? Who came up with the name of the band, and how did it all come about?
It's actually one thing I hate talking about because years and years ago, like I was much younger. I was in a bit of a collective state, and I wasn't very sober. And I started thinking, like, what if there's like colors outside of the color spectrum that we can't actually see? And so while I was in my little state, I came up with these two words, ColourMind, and I smashed them together, and that was it. You know, like I woke up the next day with a hangover and wondering what the hell I did last night. But I remember I wrote it down on my arm so I didn't forget. And ColourMind, yeah, it's stuck with me ever since. I did.
There you go. There it is.
I made a cover band years and years ago, and we called ourselves ColourMind. We rehearsed once, and nothing came out of it. So I just put it in my back pocket, and
Gavin's really getting into it. He's got colour. He's got a tattoo of ColourMind. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to have a quick cheers to you guys. Cheers and good luck on Saturday night, and here's to the 50th videos. Is that a Macca's thick shake or a cola? All right. I've got to get some of the technical. Like when we do our interviews, there's certain questions I ask everyone, and some of them are like we're going to talk about "Fight for My Life." That's the latest track that's coming out, isn't it? On the 20th. Yeah. We put the little short on there. Who wrote it?
So that was a collaboration of all of us.
You start us off.
But yeah, back in the day when, like, because originally we had Adam Healy as our front man. Excuse me. This was before Jimmy joined the band, and so there was a few songs that we were rehearsing. There was "Sweet Surrender," there was "Fight for My Life," and there's another one of our songs called "Friends with Enemies," but that was called Grungy back in the day, and it had completely different lyrics. And so "Fight for My Life" was very, very young. It was all about the fast palm muting riffs, and it had the hook and a couple of verses, but it was still in its primitive stage. Time went on, and then we got Jimmy to come along, and he's kind of just restructured the song in his own format.
I did some restructuring. You and Johnny and our producer Jay did some restructuring at the studio, and then I was thinking, like, what if in the second verse I sing a different, like a higher melody to give it more energy? And
so like the songwriting was played, like I guess you could say, like the birth of it started with me and Adam and Matt and Tristan, but then Jimmy took it on himself to really give it that shine of what it is today.
So when you sit down and when you put together a song, he thinks I got food. I had cheese and crackers earlier on. I was going all out with the celebrations, cheese and crackers and dip and everything, But,
you know how to party.
Yeah, he's just lucky. But, no, they're not. Hey, so do you have any rituals, or how do you write the songs? How, like, if you're a musician and someone comes to you and said, "Oh, hey, I want to," you are obviously musicians. Someone comes to you and said, "Hey, how do you write your songs? Show me how to do it. How do you come up with your music? How do you create the music?"
You want to fill us in, Maddie?
How do we create the music?
Or like with our interfaces, like when COVID.
Yeah, so while we were still in the lockdown period, we all just came together and we were just having, weekly video chats. We go, hey, why not record our own parts at home? And, Johnny would put something together. He sent it to me. I put drums on it, and we'd either send it to Jim or whoever next. And we would all put it together, and we think, oh, if it sounds good, awesome. If something needs to be tweaked, we'll send it back to whoever needs to fix it up. And then when we're all satisfied, we put it together as a demo, and we'll put it up on SoundCloud and whatever. And it's just such a convenient way for bands in general just to record at home during these times, and it's just made life so much easier. And it's a great way to collaborate. It's a great way to brainstorm, and
it really is the new way for bands. Like we're making the most of the technology that's available to us now. And
how do you write? Right, how do you come up with the lyrics? Who's played the dark?
The lyricist, man.
Yeah, since I joined, I've been a lyricist. Yeah,
I've got my way, but he's got his way, and he's wrote more songs than my Sweet Surrender. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I may say, like, since we've had Jim in the band, I feel like there's been more of a spark. Like, no disrespect to our past members, Adam, we love you, dude. But now it's just, I don't know what to say. It's so. I keep saying Jimmy's like Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Like he's got that style, but like it just gives the band
the Wish version.
Yeah. It's like the Wish version of Machine Gun Kelly.
I would like to give me some credit, because like Johnny's probably better at like starting off the songs than me, like writing. Like I've only written 2 songs where I started like
keep going.
I
don't take compliments, man.
Too Young to Live and Trust were songs where like I kind of came up with it like at my house, but like most of the songs Johnny would send me an instrumental, and then I'd chuck all my stuff on top of that. Like,
so you mentioned earlier, Paul, like have we got any rituals, right? So one little interesting thing that we do. Let's say I've come up with a new riff, and I'll add some like generic bass and drums to it to fill out the sound. Then I'll think to myself like, all right, what does this sound like? What's the first word that comes to mind, when I hear this song? And so I'll name it something random, and then Jimmy will take that word and like relate it to what he's going through at that time, or what he's experiencing, blah blah, and he'll make it somewhat of his own. So all the songs are from real life experiences, or in a way that he can relate. And then we're always throwing songs back and forth, and I'll be like, no, let's change this, and then Jim will like, no, screw you, we're keeping this part. Also, Marshall Hendo, yes. OJ Band, 10th of February at the Fire Bar. It's all going on. We can't wait, dude. It's going to be sick.
There you go, 10th of February, Marshall Hendo. There you go.
Man, that was so cool when they came to our gig at the Sewing Room. OJ.
Yeah, and I was singing Sweet Surrender.
Sweet Surrender.
That was so fun.
That was one of the most best things I've ever experienced. Like, it's really cool, like releasing a song and all that blah blah, and seeing your name around, but then to actually go and play a gig and people are singing your lyrics. Like,
didn't a band called Wet have a song called Sweet Surrender?
Oh man, I think there's been a million bands with songs Sweet Surrender. Like, subliminally, like I think it was just stuck in there because I was probably listening to some boring song at work or something.
Not many called Too Young to Live though.
There's
a couple.
There's a few.
Let's
there was talk.
The sequel, Jimmy.
Over the last couple of days on social media, there was a talk about pants.
Pants. Like, no, I'm not wearing any.
Budgie smugglers are on. Yeah.
Just I am wearing pants.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the budgie smugglers? That was
I have to wash them.
yeah. No,
gotta look out for Tristan, man. He's the one that'll wear a mankini on stage. So
hopefully it's in the right colour scheme.
yeah.
Pick one.
So you're just sitting there looking like you're ready to play something.
Oh yeah, I mean I can just play whatever right now if I wanted to. Even the drums aren't even on. I'll just bust out a song.
Go, give us a 4/4.
Go, give us something.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, during our podcast and when we interview people, we have I got a list of questions, 10 random questions. I've got 10 here, right?
Yeah.
So this is a segment I like to call Get to Know. So this is to get to know you guys. Oh, no, just yell them out. Yell them out. There's 10 questions. And the first one is Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Pepsi.
Coke.
Yeah,
Pepsi. If you have, I digress here, but I see the Jack Daniels on the back. If you like your bourbon, Jim Beam's pretty good, but Jim Beam and LA Ice.
See, my best mate JP, who is actually Jordan's cousin as well, Jordan from Belgravia.
Yep.
JP's favourite drink is Jack Daniels and LA Ice. I've tried it once before. I thought it'd be really sweet. But I like Jack Daniels with Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
You know, like I'm a weird breed myself.
Yeah. So I've evolved from the Jim Beams now. I drink my Lipton's tea, the peach tea.
Tea.
You take a mouthful out.
Lemon or peach is the question.
Yeah, peach. You take a mouthful out.
Yes.
Gin. Pour some gin in there or vodka. No one knows. Yeah. So when you're at work, you can be totally off your tit and no one knows. It's drinking iced tea. But don't tell anyone I said that. All right, guys.
No, you're secret safe with us, Superman.
Yep. What's your spirit animal?
Oh,
Yeah. Quokka.
like
Quokka.
Quokka.
Yeah.
Sloth.
I mean, I was actually thinking of that one.
Can
A bush
it
chalk.
be a mythical animal?
A bush chalk?
The drop bear.
I was going to say dragon, but I mean, like, it's mythical. So,
Drop there.
yeah.
What's your favourite song to sing in the shower?
Oh, my heart will go on, Celine Dion, 100%.
Sweet surrender.
I was going to say, what's your best breakup song?
Oh, shit.
Surely,
Sweet surrender.
No. Oh,
surely a Taylor Swift song. Surely.
it's got to be This Love, Pantera.
Oh God.
You keep this love.
Don't say Taylor Swift because like she pisses me off.
Right.
I
My
love
fiance,
her music,
she
right?
would start crying for said Taylor Swift. She loves Taylor.
Look, a bit of disclaimer here. I like Taylor Swift. I play her music on there, right? But when you take an album and you dump an album on Spotify or YouTube and just say, "Hey, I'm releasing an album. Here's 10 songs. No one's ever heard of them, so everyone streams them to listen to them, and you go straight to number one on all 10 tracks."
Every single song was number one in the charts.
Yeah.
Like, brilliant.
And how is anyone else supposed to compete with that?
Exactly right. Yeah.
And she's only really famous because her dad sunk money into her first recording contract. If he didn't invest $300,000 into the company that recorded signed her up, she'd be still singing in Nashville. But
Yeah.
I do like her songs. She is talented, but when you do stuff like that, and you prevent other artists from being able to get into the charts, especially the Australian charts.
The sensitive thing these days, it seems like unless you go viral straight away, it seems like it's pay to play. You know, the more you pay to promote it, the further you're going to go.
Too right.
I don't know. Like maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe we might get lucky with our next release and it might go viral. Maybe it probably won't. Unless everyone in the comments section just pre-saves it.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on,
All
guys,
right,
you
next
can do it.
Got to keep moving along. I don't want to get. I'm going to get sued from Taylor Swift now. Like.
Yeah.
So it's been nice knowing you guys. All right.
You get sued from Lipton, Pepsi, Coke.
I'm going to start up a GoFundMe page. To,
Start singing Happy Birthday. And...
Anyway, all right. Fill in the gap. I can't live without
Me.
Metal.
Taylor Swift or Katy Perry?
Oh, it's Taylor Swift, 100%.
Artistically, Taylor Swift, but Katy Perry's got a better voice.
Yeah. I'm team Katy Perry, but this question was a bit bizarre. I don't know if I should ask that one. It's just like, where were you born? Obviously, you're WA boys.
Yeah, I was born in Kalgoorlie.
Born in Bunbury.
Yeah. Bunbury. My daughter's born in Kalgoorlie. Nice girl.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah,
Rocky there. And I've got a kid.
Up north of the river.
I've got a. My son was born in. My youngest son and youngest daughter in Kalgoorlie, and my other son was born in Rockingham. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, they're all for sale too. If you want to buy them, they're a bit older now, so I can't really get away with that. Hey, what's the first album you ever bought?
Look, the first album that was ever bought for me was an Elvis Presley Greatest Hits album, but I'm pretty sure the first album I ever bought was this baby right here, and Metallica, Master of Puppets. There it is. There.
You're actually not going to believe this, but I bought 5 albums on the same day, and one of them is behind you, Paul. Pearl Jam 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bought. I think it was Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam 10, like Metallica's Black album, and a couple others.
What about you, mate?
An album that was actually bought for me, and because me being a massive Green Day fanboy, my nana actually got me Warning when I was I was 9 or 10. But the first one I bought was American Idiot. My favorite album ever since, and it's just stuck with me. It's been stuck with me ever since.
Do you buy them on nowadays? Do you buy them on CD or vinyl?
I'd actually like to start a vinyl collection.
I have already.
I'm waiting to inherit my parents' vinyl collection because they've got a very nice collection, like some original Led Zeppelin in there and that. Mum, Dad,
I've got some like original Pink Floyd.
And
Yeah. Do you know vinyl just recently started outselling CDs?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's expensive to get it printed, hard press, but we are looking at doing that as well down the track.
Oh yeah, because the record player, the record player behind me, I bought that for about $90, $99 off Amazon, right? And it's got the worst sound. It's $100 record player, you know. You put your records on there, and it sounds so nice. Yeah. Even though it's the crappiest sound, it's like, this is how music is supposed to sound. You know, you got the crackle. And
it's all about the scratch of the needle.
Especially if you have Dookie playing.
Therapeutic.
Yeah. And but don't try and be a mixer on this. It doesn't work on it.
So. Already. No.
Next question. Do you tweet?
Yeah, we're on Twitter.
Yeah.
Wait, that was tweet or twerk?
Tweet.
Yeah. I do both.
You see that shows and find out.
Yeah.
We'll see you on Saturday night up there twerking to. Final question: Macca's or HJ's?
I mean, as they say, the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's, but I mean,
onion rings.
I much prefer a Whopper over any other burger. Yeah, hands down.
It's got to be HJ's.
Yeah, I reckon HJ's do the bit better burgers, but Macca's do the better fries.
And absolutely.
Yeah, although Macca's does have the McCafe range.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hungry Jack's coffee still tastes like puddle water.
Yeah.
Another court case. All right, guys. So what else do we want to talk about? You played on Saturday night. What about what's coming up in the future for you? EPs, LPs?
Yeah, like
People are screening.
I think it's a good chance to shout out to all the bands that we are jamming with in the close future. Like as I said, we've got Nylon Stroke and the
I'm getting it up right
We've got Amber Down and Dexy's band at Amplify on the 20th of January.
And also Who Cares?
Our good mates Who Cares, yes, on the 20th. We're premiering in a film directed by Peter Renzullo.
The Hidden Music Scene,
the Hidden Music Scene, directed by Peter Renzullo, screening at the Backlot Cinema. That's on the 21st of January. Tickets are on sale.
Yep.
We're playing
25th.
Yeah, the 25th of January at the Premier Hotel in Pinjarra. We're doing an Australia Day Eve gig with Ozaz and Bon Salute, AC/DC tribute band. So we're pretty keen for that one. We're going to get our full Bogan on.
Flano's and everything.
10th of February with OJ.
Yep.
I can't remember if there's another supporting band. I think it might be. Who was it? Was it Dear Soldier?
I think
that one.
I think they have. Yeah.
You're going to have to send me through all your gig details because then I can get RJ to put them on the gig guide for us because RJ is great. Our gig guide.
I do apologise if I've missed out on any bands so far. I've really got to start managing this a lot better. But yeah, thank you for everyone's continued support. We love you all, guys. You know.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get some more of the bands on and start chatting about Australian music and getting the local indie music going and get the scene going.
Yeah.
So no matter where you are, you know.
Make sure everyone streams the Immolation Scene's latest single.
Thank you for listening.
It's called Thank You for Listening. It's on all streaming platforms. The Immolation Scene are a bunch of nutters, and we bloody love them a lot. They know how to perform.
Yeah.
Mr. Alex Hand, you crazy band.
Is there anything, any conspiracy theories, any gossip, any like, you know, this has been a really happy interview so far. Is there anything like?
Am I allowed to swear?
Oh yeah.
Fuck the government. That's all I'm gonna say. You know,
Someone tax bill.
The album that we're releasing, Affecting Failure, it's all about corruption, the government, greedy bankers, blah blah blah. Okay,
mental health.
Profiteering.
Yeah.
It's loosely based around these things, and we've been trying to keep that ColourMind sound of like pop, punk, in your face, rock, you know. Yeah. But we're also pushing a little bit of our metal influences as well, just a little bit, you know, like some hardcore and some metal.
When you get your inspiration from, do you like draw inspiration from bands like Blink-182 and things like that, or do you just
absolutely? So Blink, Green Day, Silverstein, Rise Against,
everything, Deftones,
Metallica, Deftones.
Individual artists from the bands too, like, you know, me personally, Travis Barker from Blink, like for drums, and it's just he's just motivated me to keep going no matter what.
Yeah, well said, Chrissy.
He plays for everyone.
Now, I want to talk about venues. A couple of questions. One, your most favourite venue when you play out. Where's the best place you like to play? For atmosphere, for the crowd.
I'll tell you what, we have a lot of fun at the Baltimore.
Yeah, the Baltimore.
Because we've developed a really great rapport with the sound tech, Adam Douglas. He's the drummer from Kobashi. We've developed such a great rapport with him, and we're always welcomed to play there, and that's what's really important. It's a professional environment, but yet, you know, we can just relax and be ourselves and not worry about the P's and Q's and like stuff like that.
I've played here 5 times already.
There's much respect all around.
Oh, cool. What about the choice of venues and the different locations because in WA, what I found is there's a great core group of bands and musicians in different genres. They all get around. but there's only a handful of venues. Do you have any issues finding venues in a variety of places to go? And
I feel like not as much as now as what I don't know. I feel like we used to, but
like starting out, it's tough because you kind of got to prove who you are.
Yeah.
You got to earn everyone's respect.
Yeah, you've got to earn the local music scene's respect one way or another, because there are specific rules that us musicians we've got to live by. For example, like do not ever play over your set times. That is a given, right?
Yeah.
The other bands are waiting to play. You get on, you smash your set, and you get the fuck off stage. You know what? Help the other band get their stuff on. That's a given. Number two, like hang around for the last band. Watch the headlining act. Don't just piss off before the other bands have finished their music. It's a no-go. It's bad form.
Have you performed in support of any big major bands or major labels or anyone?
Well, I don't know.
Not yet, but we will get there.
We played at Amplifier Bar, and I suppose Amplifier gets international acts.
Constantly. And stuff.
I'm sure we've all seen a gig at Amps, seen one of our favourite bands. We've got a few festivals coming up as well. Perth Rocks Festival. That's gonna see some fucking wicked bands, heaps of bands.
Now, if you could open for any one band, who would it be?
It's gonna be Green Day, Blink-182. Metallica.
Not just saying because you're here, but honestly, I think it'll be fucking amazing.
Now, who would you like to have open for you? You can only have one band open for you. Who would it be?
Oh man!
Like when we get big, or right now?
Either or.
Tough question.
Yeah. I mean, different when you get asked the question, but
I still stick by the same answer. If it could be any band, a big punk band Rise Against or Blink-182, someone like that.
You want them to open for you?
Pardon?
You want them to open for you?
Oh, yeah, if it was on the cards, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be wicked. Could you imagine that?
If we got to that level, I'd want, one of the local bands to open for us. Bring them out on a world tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the element.
So have you guys heard any of your music played in a public place or on a radio station yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
How did it feel?
We actually got a video of me listening to our first ever radio play. Thanks to 107.3 Rock Aria with Frankinator.
Yep.
I was very close to tearing up, man. The feeling of content after so many years of just being in my bedroom, just waiting for that one day to crack open. And it was something else.
I'm gonna have to. I'm not sure how many we've got on PopRock Nation, because PopRock Nation is our station that we play all Australian music and indie music, and I'm pushing now to have a lot more focus on indie bands and local bands. So I'm gonna have to rip some of these off YouTube and start pumping them out and pushing them out.
Oh man, if you can give us a plug, that'd be sick.
Anytime. Hey, I did have some more questions on the top of my head, and I just bloody
bring them on.
It's fallen out. They've fallen out, man.
Just bring it back in.
The dog, he sucked them up when he's snoring. Like that. So, are there any plans to go doing a national tour or anything?
Yeah, we're looking at doing the southern tour. We're looking at doing gigs over east. Like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane.
Yeah.
And eventually, we are going to do Europe. It's just it's a matter of time, money, and organisational skills. So it's really going to test me, organising this stuff for the boys, make sure they've got passports and whatnot, and time.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting any younger. We've got to really, organise the time with work and stuff like that. But it's going to happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you plug the drums in? Is it too late to
No, not now. I kind of put the chords all the way. But sorry.
If only we could give you a quick check, like we definitely would.
Yeah, that's better. Hold on a second. Just bear with me 2 seconds. We'll do this again. We've got a couple of seconds. We can do this.
And I'll fight for my life. I won't be young till the night when I'm out of your control. You won't know me anymore. When I burn this all down, gonna swallow all you found. Gonna get you in my sights and fire.
There you go. There it is again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
January. You
Come
can,
and experience it yourself because it'll be a banger every time.
Yeah.
you can actually hear the Blink 182 in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blink and a bit of Rise Against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to be a fun track. I can't wait to hear the rest of it.
That's just the first of a few, mate.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah, well, I hope you like it because, some of the other songs are different, but same but different.
Yeah, well, I know there's a few people that like their metal music, and I've been pumping it out saying, "Hey, listen to these guys, listen to these guys."
Yeah.
So, we'll have it on the links for your playlist, so people who do listen to Spotify can get on there and have a listen. Now, I listen to Spotify on occasion to try and listen to some new music, and I get it from AmRap to find new bands. But guys, if you really want to support your local artists, go out and support them at venues, buy their merch, buy their records that they're selling, because that's where they make their money. They're not going to make money from Spotify. People just don't make, unless you're Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, you're not going to make any coinage. So support your local acts, people. We've got a few people online now that are, you can get them to share to everyone, say, look, support your local artists. One way you can do that as well is by getting on board with PopRock Radio, because we do that with all the local artists. And it doesn't matter if you're in Western Australia, Tasmania, South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, Northern Territory, wherever you are. We'd like to support all the bands and get the music out and about. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We're gonna we've already taken up way too much of your time, so we're gonna start winding down. Good luck on Saturday night. I'm doing everything I can to get down there to say hello. So
thank you so much for having us, Paul. It's been a pleasure. You're cool, man. Like we like you, and thank you very much, PopRock Radio.
Thank you. But we're definitely got to keep in touch. We'll have to.
Absolutely. Man, we've got a lot of bands we want to introduce you to, like Nylon Stroke, the Immolation Scene, Who Cares, Amber Down. I'm sure you've heard of Amber Down. I want to line you up with a lot of these bands. Belgravia, OJ, all our good friends. Violet End as well.
Can't wait to play with all those.
Bring on 2023 because we're going to smash it.
We've got big plans for PopRock Radio in 2023. We just it's been one step at a time, and I reckon because it's our 50th video, I can't believe we've made 50 videos. When I sat down, I thought, we'll start making videos and doing podcasts. I didn't think we'd make. I didn't think it'd work, but it's going so great. All the signs are like huge.
Dude. Yeah.
So we're actually hoping to start a local. Do you remember the Triple J used to have their bands? Triple J Top 100. People do Top 100 all the time. What we want to do, we want to open up a radio station that only plays 30 or 40 songs on that station. That's all you hear is 30, 40 songs. And on the app, you can actually vote for that song. We want people to actually get in there and vote for that song on there. And then we can then use that to, push even further and put on the public radio and say, look, these guys are playing music, and see how we go. But
let's do it.
Let's get there.
Let's do it.
But anyway, guys, thanks very much for turning up. 3 of the 4-piece bands. We got Saturday night
here in spirit,
working away, slaving it, working hard to make a living.
Stuart, he didn't jump in the comments, though.
What's he doing? He's out.
I'm really driving home
Where's
from
your
work.
handsome basis?
Yeah.
Our bearded
As Jimmy
fella.
Barnes said, he's working hard to make a living.
Yeah, on the corner.
Working class man.
While he's there working, slaving away, I'm sitting here drinking red wine and talking to the next Blink 182.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, we've got you on our gig guide. So if everyone check out the gig guide. We've got them on there. I'll get you to send me through links more. We'll add more on the gig guide.
Sure. Yeah.
And then we'll put the links on for YouTube and Spotify. So hopefully we'll get some more tracks. And I'll see you on Saturday night.
Yeah, and everyone in the comments section, if you could give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, Pornhub, all of that.
And this video will be live. This video will be live on YouTube in about within 12 to 24 hours. And if they can share, people share that, they'll have all the links.
Share it around like the town bicycle. You know, everyone gets to go.
Just hope it doesn't go flat.
Yeah. Your continued support means the world to us.
No, we'll be there. Too easy. Rock on, guys.
Margin on TV.
Thanks, Paulie. We better get going. We're going to get cut.